Have you ever been at a party surrounded by dozens of people and felt completely invisible? Like you're behind a glass wall watching everyone connect while you're just there. Yeah, me too. And if you felt this, drop a comment right now saying me, because what I'm about to tell you will change how you see your loneliness forever. See, there's this thing happening right now that nobody's talking about. We have more ways to connect than any generation in history. We have smartphones, social media, group chats, dating apps, and yet people are lonelier than ever. But here's the twist. The loneliest people aren't the ones sitting home alone. They're the ones with the fullest calendars, the most friends, the busiest social lives. So what's going on? Why do you feel lonely even when you're surrounded by people? Let me explain. First, let's be clear about something. There's a massive difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Being alone? That's just you by yourself. Maybe reading a book, watching Netflix, whatever. That's physical solitude. But loneliness, that's emotional. That's when you're in a room full of people and nobody sees the real you. Nobody asks how you're actually doing. Nobody notices when you're faking your smile. Here's a question for you. When was the last time someone asked how you're really doing? Not the, hey, how are you, while walking past. I mean, really sat down and asked what's going on in your life. Can't remember? That's the problem. Let me tell you about Rachel. Rachel's 26. She works in marketing, has about 20 friends she hangs out with regularly. Her Instagram looks amazing. Brunches, parties, beach trips, girls' nights. But every single night she comes home and cries in her car before going inside. Because the truth is, none of those friends know her. Like, really know her. They know surface Rachel, the one who's always fun, always down to hang out, always fine. But they don't know that Rachel's struggling with anxiety, that she feels like a fraud at work, that she's terrified of ending up alone. Why? Because Rachel never tells them, and they never ask. See, Rachel has friends, but she doesn't have connection, and that's the difference that's destroying people right now. So why does this happen? Simple. We've all learned to perform instead of connect. We show up to hangouts with our highlight reel. We talk about surface stuff, work, weather, that funny thing that happened yesterday. But we never go deep. We never risk being real. Because being real is scary, right? What if you tell someone you're struggling and they think you're too much? What if you show your mess and they leave? So you keep it light. Keep it fun, keep it safe, and you stay lonely. Here's what I need you to understand. You cannot cure loneliness by filling your calendar. You cure it by finding people who can handle your depth. So here's what you do. Next time someone asks how you are, tell them the truth. Not the, I'm fine, the actual truth. Honestly, I've been struggling lately. Watch what happens. Some people will get uncomfortable and change the subject. Let them go. They were never your people. But some people, they'll lean in. They'll say, me too. They'll ask questions, and that's where real connection starts. You don't need 50 friends. You need 2 or 3 people who actually see you. Quality over quantity always. Stop performing for the crowd. Start showing up real for the few who can handle it. That's how you fix this. If this hit home for you, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, because next week we're talking about something even deeper. The psychology of being the backup friend and how to finally stop settling for people who only want you when it's convenient for them. Drop a comment telling me, do you relate to this? Are you tired of feeling invisible? Let's talk about it.